how do you deal with racism when you're around people who are not interested? I think that's the gist of it. Is that it?
Yes, sir. It's within my own house.
Okay, fine. Well, that's to be expected. I mean, everybody runs from the problem of race. Nobody wants to be bothered with it. Black people don't want to be bothered with it. White people don't want to be bothered with it. But it is the dominant system on the planet. It's the elephant in the room that nobody wants to admit that the elephant has taken up all the room. And they're trying to do other things all around the elephant. And they're stumbling and fumbling and tripping over things because there's not enough room left with that big elephant sitting in the room for them to get anything done. So, how do you best address it when people are committed to trying to do their very best to run away from any discussion about it? Because if you discuss it, it means you got to deal with it. And nobody seems to you either don't know how to deal with it, and most people apparently don't, and most of the people on the planet are dark, or they don't want to deal with it. The people who know how to solve the race problem are not interested in solving it. The people who know how, that would be the white supremacists. And the rest of the people are just stumbling and fumbling, trying to figure out a way to get around it. And there's no way to do that. So, what do you do on an individual basis under one roof when people are not interested? What you do is take an interest. This is the codified procedure. This is what I write about. Oh, so you're not interested in talking about racism? I will not talk about it. So there's no point in talking to somebody about anything when the person has said, look, I don't want to talk about this, okay? I don't want to talk about this. Talk about something else. Okay, so you say, all right, you go with talking about something else. But I just finished saying the race problem dominates everything. So all you have to do is wait. You say, okay, let's talk about the something else that you want to talk about. So the person begins to talk about that something else. And then, if you talk long enough, you will find the something else that they're talking about is going to run right into the race problem. That daughter, that son is going to say, I don't want to talk about that. Then he goes out and starts looking for a job. Then he comes in and he sits down and says, Mama, I can't find no job. Well, question, why is it you can't find a job? Well, they say, come back later. Well, why do they say come back later? Well, I don't know. Well, could you find out why they keep saying come back later? Well, it looks like they keep saying that, and but I see the white buddies that I got, they got jobs when they went to the same place, but I didn't get one. Oh, your white buddies got jobs, and you didn't get one. Oh, now why do you think that is? See, people are only ready to talk when something hits them. That's the formula.